Hello everyone. So going on Tumblr just now, reading these stories and just talking to a few of my close friends what they've been going through, I felt the urge in my heart to make this video that goes out to people that right now and in recent years past have been ending their lives over just what this cruel world brings to us. And let me just say, not even in a negative way. To say the least, this world is a cruel place and it has its ups and downs. You know, it's not terrible. I definitely can look back and see the bad and also see the good. You know, there's things in my life that I'm never gonna forget, whether they're good or bad, and that's just kind of what makes it balanced. And you know, even if nothing spectacular has happened to you in such a long time, it's just that amount of time that's going to be spectacular. I mean, that's how I see it. And you know, this world needs to be cruel. And I don't know what you believe, but personally, being not really religious, I kind of look at it as, you know, life has to present all these challenges to us, and life has to have its hardships and has to, you know, be unfair to us, so that, you know, when we do die, and when we die not of suicide, when we die of like our old age, we can go somewhere where we don't have to deal with this anymore. We can live perfect lives that we're never gonna live in the present right now. And I mean, I don't know how you see life as, I mean, but there's so much to live for, and I know that's like the worst. You may not see it that way, but there's new things. Just, okay, when I wake up every morning, I kind of just think to myself, what's gonna make me laugh today? What's gonna make me cry today? What's gonna make me smile and just affect me in a positive way? And, you know, at the end of the day, if something happened to me that kind of made me upset, you know, I'll look back on the things that made me smile, because those small, even, you know, very small moments, if that, you know, I just look back on them and I'm thankful for, you know, whatever in this world caused that to happen, and the people that caused that to happen. And you know, I don't know what you're faced with. I don't know, you know, if it's the place where you live, the school that you go to, but when, okay, if you did die, to say, people would miss you. And I think of it as, you know, if you're gonna give up, that's, you're showing people that, you know, you're weak. And I don't mean that in a bad way at all, but it's true. Because you need to live to see the better. You need to live to see things get better, because as I've been faced with a lot of things, you know, I've been able to live and get through them just so I can live life without those problems in my life, without those people, without those physical, mental things that have been going on. And you know, the phrase, it gets better, I don't like that phrase. You know, it's not exactly true. I just think of it more as this, you know, because it's not always your life that gets better, it's mentally and how you can see the world. And but sometimes things don't get better, but that's okay, because you can change the way you see things that confront you. And I don't, you know, when I hear these stories of like these young people that have committed suicide over, you know, gender, um, their their sexuality or their gender, like abusive households, and it, I just, they gave up so young, you know, they gave up so soon in their lives. And they, I mean, they have made changes to the world, not because they died, not because of, never think that way, you know, because they were, like, they were neglected for what they were and what they believed. But, you know, they could have affected this world positively by living and by getting their voice out there about what is going on and just not giving up so soon, just being able to see the world someday this, I mean, who knows, but I think gender and sexuality has been, you know, very controversial lately, but it's also, you know, I think there's a lot more people turning, you know, on the side that, on the side of acceptance, and, you know, as more people are being born, you know, it's just the old people right now that just, yeah. I think no matter what, you can always live to see a better day, whether if it's like a little bit better, you know. I mean, the past 2 years of my life, I went through a lot of things, but you know what, I did think about giving up. I wasn't weak enough to ever try, and I I I just hate thinking that people would, and you know, everyone that's ever committed suicide, and you know, it's hard to hear because I'm young, and I can look back at my life and see a lot of happy and see a lot of sad, and just because there's a lot of variety in life in general, and you know, that person that affects you in a negative way, that person that's always happy, that, you know, puts a damper on your life, it'll catch up, because whether or not you believe anything religious, it's just kind of common sense that the world, you know, what goes around comes around kind of thing, and you may not think it's true right now, but it's true, and I've seen that it's true, you know. It could take years, but you're gonna see that you're gonna be in their, like, above where they were when they affected you that way, and you know, it's all about just standing up and not being weak and being strong and showing them that you're strong and that you have self-respect and that you respect others, and you know, not even that, you know, just that they can't cause you to end your life and just give up. You can't show them that, because I mean, even I'm sure if you committed suicide, they would, you know, be very sad, but it's, don't think of it that way, you know. Think of it as, you know, you're gonna live to see them, you know, just there's always a better day, and I'm sorry, I don't know what else to say. I just, it's so, these things, no matter what I say, I just feel like I'm not gonna get it out to people what should really be said, and it's hard to talk about these things, and I know countless people have made videos on this, like every YouTuber, and you know, and then you hear about this other suicide, and it's like, it just never, I hope you can get something out of this video. I am so bad at talking about these things, and you know, and saying that I care, and I definitely do. I don't know what that means to you. I don't know if that means nothing, but I don't know who you are, and I don't have to know who you are, you know. Because anyone that's going through something, you know, it's kind of a mutual sort of feeling that a lot of us have been faced with. I mean, it's definitely not mutual. I mean, I just think generally the feeling of sadness shares something in common amongst everyone that is sad, but it's not like, it's obviously not the same. But yeah, I definitely care, and you know, if I don't know what that means. I don't want you to die. I want to see you live and just see a better tomorrow. See the world where these things either aren't happening or aren't affecting you like they should be, and just changing your mind and trying to just, I don't know. I hope you get something out of this, and you know, just don't give up. Promise me you won't give up. Promise me. Promise me. So that, please. I will be very mad at you. I will be very upset. And, you know, not even like to say that I'm, you know, like the normal feeling of loss, the sadness of loss. No, I will be mad. You know, I will be mad that you've given up, mad that you've shown this world your weakness. And, you know, even though all these people that have committed suicide will be dearly missed, you know, I'm not, like, I'm kind of mad at them, you know, and I feel terrible saying that, but they've just, they've shown that they're weak and that they aren't able to just see this world without, like, all these problems. And soon, you know, I'm sure, just, you know, think about how much history has changed and how much, it's just, it's worth, I know it doesn't seem like it's worth it, but it's worth it. And just promise me you won't give up. Promise me you'll, you know, you'll look at tomorrow with more positivity, no matter what it is. You know, just look at all the things that make you smile. Look back on all the things that make you smile, all the people that have affected you in a positive way. Anything. So, I'm gonna go. I hope you get something out of this, and if you don't, you know, that's okay. I'll see you. I mean, bye.